Many customers already have a CI/CD strategy and toolsets. What I want to do now is define what CI/CD really means. From our perspective, CI means code to artifact. So the likes of the Jenkins, the Bamboo, the Travis, this is not where Harness plays. Harness integrates with all of those repositories and those CI platforms. Where we're playing is really in the continuous delivery side of the CI/CD. So a lot of people think CD is just provisioning infrastructure, configuration management. Actually, it's a way lot more than that. You have things like canary deployments, health checks, you've got rollbacks, also security as well, compliance, how you manage secrets, credentials across your environments and pipelines. And so what Harness is really looking to do is simplify that world so that all those components talk to each other and can work in harmony. For example, here's a 4-stage pipeline in Harness. You can see that stage 4, the production, has a failure. We can actually drill into that failure, and you can see that phase 1 has failed. This is a deployment workflow. And so you can build steps in order to deploy your services. You can see on the installation here, you can see every sub-step that is executed along with the console and the logs. You see that the deployment was successful in that everything was green. This is where Harness takes CD one step further with continuous verification. And so what Harness is going to do is use machine learning to automatically connect to your existing monitoring tools and logs and automatically detect regressions. For example, you can see we've detected 3 performance regressions in the request, login, and tasks transactions. And if we mouse over, you can see the increase in response time on the login transaction has caused the regression. What we can actually do is take that information and automatically roll back to the last working version in production. And this is the safety net that Harness provides. It allows you to deploy, and the second it detects any anomalies or failures, it's going to take you back to the last working version in production. For example, here's another verification using Splunk. Each of the gray dots represent events and exceptions in your application logs. The Harness machine learning learns what's normal and abnormal, and it can also detect new events and exceptions that have been introduced for your deployment. For example, this cluster of events here relate to null pointers exceptions that have been introduced into the application with this deployment. And again, you can use this information to roll back the application to the last working version. Another key capability is our security in terms of audit trails, role-based access control, and our secrets management. This allows you to manage secrets across your environments and applications. You can look at the usage of those secrets as well as the change log. In addition, you can actually configure your own secrets management tool. So if you've got Amazon KMS or HashiCorp Vault or any other secrets management, you can actually define those and we'll provide native integration in Harness. Harness also provides workflow wizards that allows you to build those deployment pipelines in minutes. For example, here's a canary deployment in Harness. There's 3 phases in the deployment phases. All you need to specify is the percent of the environment you want to upgrade, as well as the tools and verification you want to put as part of those deployment gates. And again, you can reuse these templates, you can share them across teams. It's very, very simple to build pipelines in Harness.